Hi guys, and we are back with the weekend recap. Now, we didn't do a weekend recap last time because we had some problems with the tablet that we're filming on. So but we're gonna do it now. This is the second ever weekend recap. So let's start it up with the first women's classic, El Clasico. Barcelona won! So, guys, we destroyed Real Madrid. They cried. They suffered. They will be remembered for their horrible loss. Barcelona won 9-1. It was an incredible match. Beautiful match. Of course it was, because Barcelona won it. So Real Madrid supporters out there, take this big L that I'm giving you. There you go. So, we won the first women's El Clasico ever. I hope we keep dominating women's football. Us Barcelona club. Now, by the way, I didn't know that Jenny Hermoso was in the Barcelona squad. She was the Spanish captain. Was she the captain? She was in the Spanish team for the World Cup. And I think she got the penalty. Was it a penalty? I don't remember. I think she got a goal against the U.S. But, let's move on to Japan versus Paraguay, where Japan won 2-0 with Yuya Osako. I probably pronounced that wrong. Getting a goal in the 23rd minute, and Takumi Mina getting another goal in the my draft doesn't say. So many problems with it. Let's say the 30th minute. Yeah, I remember. Then South Korea versus Georgia, and they tied. They tied 2-2. I have no idea why. So I have no idea. I had no idea that Georgia could tie against South Korea, but they did. Then Saudi Arabia tied versus Mali 1-1. Northern Ireland beat Luxembourg 1-0. Montenegro beat Hungary 2-1. And Peru failed to score against Ecuador, as they got the only goal. And I'm surprised by that, because Peru, they're finalists. They were CONMEBOL finalists, and so what? This doesn't make any sense. Ecuador went out in the group stages, and yeah, for me it really doesn't, because it just seems kind of awkward, Eric Castillo got the only goal with an assist from Michael Estrada in the 47th minute, and Pedro Galese was the man of the match. And if you don't know who that is, that's the goalie. He's really big. I'm really small. But he's really good too. He is amazing as a goalie, I think. And he probably made a lot of saves in this match. But let's keep going. In Honduras versus Puerto Rico. Honduras, of course, beat Puerto Rico 4-0. As you know, Puerto Rico aren't really good at soccer/football. Next, let's go to Cote d'Ivoire versus Benin. Now, Benin got the 2-1 win. I didn't expect that. I thought Cote d'Ivoire would be able to, win against them, but they weren't. They aren't as powerful as they were a few years ago. Let's say 10, 12, 13 years ago. And they lost this match. Next, Tunisia versus Mauritania. Never heard of that country. But Tunisia won 1-0. Then Morocco versus Burkina Faso. Yeah. Really, they tied. So Morocco, you have to get better. You're going against this unknown country in Africa. You have to win, Morocco. Oh my God. Then Brazil tied against Colombia. I thought Brazil would win by 2-1, but Colombia was able to tie. I mean, look, let me tell you. The first goal came from a corner in the 19th minute, which Neymar took, and Casemiro headed it into the goal. You don't see Casemiro, you don't see him get goals that often. You just see him tackle a lot. And, in Clásicos, you always see him get Messi all bloodied up, I think last Clasico or 2 Clásicos ago, his shoulder, or I don't know, someone's shoulder hit Messi's mouth and he was bleeding. He had to put, one of those papers to keep it from bleeding more. Then a penalty. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Muriel got a penalty. He by making Ederson dive the wrong way and equalizing it in the 25th minute. And then a counter attack led to another goal by Luis Muriel in the 34th minute. That meant that Colombia were ahead. Then Neymar got the last goal of the match in the 58th minute with Dani Alves assisting it. Oh yeah. By the way, Dani Alves went to a club in Argentina, right? Is it in Brazil? Palmeiras? I don't know. I forgot. Then the USA lost against Mexico 3-0. I wasn't expecting them to win. Of course I wasn't, but I expected them to lose 2-0, but they lost 3-0. Then Costa Rica lost against Uruguay 2-1. The first goal came from a penalty conceded by Keisha Fuller from Costa Rica in a foul, which Georgian Arrasqueta made the penalty, in the 42nd minute. Then a Celso Borges free kick went into the top corner of the net. That was a great goal. 48th minute. Then Jonathan Rodriguez got the last goal of the match in the 90th minute to put Uruguay ahead. Next, let's go to Kenya versus Uganda. Now, I expected Uganda to tie, but I expected Uganda to win, but Kenya was able to, get the 1-1 draw. Then let's go to the Brasileira, Syria, the Brazilian league, basically. So I know. Why are you doing the Brazilian league? Nobody cares. No. The last league, this league was like they have had games today and yesterday. So like the Premier League had games 1 week ago, more than 1 week ago. So I don't really want to cover them because I'm too late. The top 5 European leagues and many other European leagues just had their last match day. Not their last, but their last until the international break more than 1 week ago. And so leagues like the Brazilian League and the MLS are just finished their match day before the international break. And first, Vasco da Gama lost against Bahia 2-0. Corinthians got the 2-2 draw against Ceará. Avaí lost against Flamengo. Of course, it's Flamengo, 3-0. And aren't Flamengo are the title holders right now, or is it Fluminense? It's either Flamengo or Fluminense. It's Flamengo, yeah. Fortaleza lost against Fluminense 1-0. Internacional won against Sao Paulo 1-0. Goiás lost against Palmeiras 2-1. And Cruzeiro lost against Grêmio 4-1. And now let's go to the MLS. I don't know why I said it like that, but let's go. With New York City FC winning against New England Revolution 2-1. Toronto FC completely destroying FC Cincinnati 5-1. Orlando City tying against Los Angeles FC 2-2. And the Portland Timbers winning against Sporting Kansas City 2-1. So, thank you guys. A lot of things happened this week. Not a lot of things, but some important things. Classico. But, bye guys. Subscribe, like, turn on that notifications bell, and share this with friends and family. I'm really bad at this. I really have to get some iron to say this every single time. But, let's go. And long live Barcelona.